Ladies and gentlemen, I'm TNG, and I'm guessing you've clicked on this video because you're after a faster and easier way of completing For Whom the Bell Tolls in KCD2. Totally understandable. You're also probably regretting clicking on this video due to the sound of my voice. Again, understandable. Have no fear though, mon petit fleurs. Despite me sounding like the English version of a hillbilly, I firmly believe that this guide will help you get through the quest a lot more efficiently. So yeah, let's get cracking. Right then, so here we are in the wonderful world of KCD2 at the start of For Whom the Bell Tolls. Now, you're going to have a number of tasks in this quest to eventually get access to the captain who is at the top of this tower right here. This is all well and good, however, it's a little bit too long-winded for my liking, much like this tutorial. So what we're going to do instead is skip 99.9% of this. Simply lovely. We're going to start off by carrying these sacks from the cart over to this shed up here. This bit, unfortunately, is unavoidable. By completing this, it will give us access to the blacksmith, which in turn will give us access to the innermost workings of the castle. Now, of course, you can just go there without doing any of the tasks. However, the guards will be onto you, and it just makes it more tricky. It takes about 5 minutes to do this, and you get to cock-block this dude here, who you had a scrap with at the wedding. So it's worth it, in my opinion. Anyway, yeah, once you've shifted all them sacks, you need to head on over and speak to the blacksmith here. He will tell you that you need to create a horseshoe for the groom. We are definitely not doing that. But more importantly, he will give you access to his forge, which is actually inside the courtyard of the castle. Beautiful. That's exactly where we want to be. So yeah, just head on over to the forge and look out for this woman here, Cook Franca. This lovely young lady will tell you that she's waiting for the blacksmith because the lock on her spice chest has jammed again. Don't you just hate it when that happens? But yeah, you can tell her you don't need to wait for the blacksmith. Henry of Skalitz can sort out that pesky lock for you. Unfortunately though, you don't have any pick locks. Oh dear, what are you gonna do? Well, there's a really simple solution actually. Directly behind Cook Franca, there is a shelf that you can rob. And what is inside said shelf, you may be wondering? That's right, lockpicks. Just make sure you go into stealth mode before you start getting sticky-fingered. Now that you've got your lockpicks, head on over back to Cook Franca, tell her that you're all sorted, ready to go, and she will lead you into the innermost part of the castle. This is good. This is where we need to go, because we're going to meet a very special person in here. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's our good friend, Chamberlain Ulrich. And as you can see, he's got the shits or some other form of digestive problem. Now, Franca, she's done a job. Ignore her. Let her wander off complaining. It's Ulrich that you need to have a chat with. So yeah, proceed on over to him and ask him what the bloody hell is wrong. After a few minutes of snobby and condescending conversation, you will be able to ask him if you can diagnose him. Now, this is the point where I had problems on my first character. As you can see, my speech level is 10. However, I failed the speech check. When I tried this on my second character though, who is also level 10 in speech, I passed it. So yeah, I have no idea what's happening there, and I can only apologise that I can't give you any more information. This is where I look on the analytics of the video later and the retention rate just plummets at this point. But that's fine. We love it. We absolutely love it. But yeah, once you pass that speech check, the Chamberlain will give you permission to go up to the top of the Crone Tower to make the potion. Now, you can do that, or we can just skip it entirely and do something much more simpler and a little more violent. So what we're going to do, instead of going upstairs, we're going to turn round and head out through the door which Cook Franca brought us in through. From here, we're going to walk on over until we come to these stairs against the wall here. We're going to use them to get our cardio in, because Henry's always quite hungry, and we're going to find ourselves inside of the tower. Now, you should be able to walk around in here. The guards shouldn't be onto you. I mean, I can't guarantee that with how strange this game is sometimes, but you should be fine. Anyway, we're going to navigate our way up and through this tower here. Now, it can be a bit difficult in some locations because it's dark as shit and you won't have a torch on you, but we're just going to muddle through. Right. Go up these stairs at the end of the kitchen area here and work your way up until you come to this little stone passage thing here. You can see what I'm on about, can't you? At the end of this passage, you're going to come to another set of steps. Go up these steps, and then on the first door on your left, you will find the scribe's room. You're going to want to sneak in here. And you're also going to want to close the door behind you. That's very important because the guards may see this, or the body that you're going to leave on the floor. Once you're inside, you're going to see the scribe busily writing away at his desk. Sneak up behind him and knock him out. You won't be able to kill him because you don't have a dagger. I mean, if you have pilfered a dagger, you can kill him, but it's really not necessary. Once you've knocked the dude out, you can rob him for everything that he's worth. You can take his clothes if you want, if you're sick of being dressed like an absolute tramp. But the main two things you're looking for is the keys to his chest and the weak fox potion. They're the two most important things. Make sure you get them. Now then, once you've done that, head on over to his chest, which is next to his desk over here, and take out of it the fever tonicum potion. Again, feel free to rob whatever else you want as well, but the tonic potion, that is the key. That is the key. Now, we're just going to head on out of here and back over to Chamberlain Ulrich. Just go out via the route that you came in. It's the easiest way. Right, so when you get back to the Chamberlain, you're going to talk to him again and tell him that you have got a potion to help him out. Do not give him the fever tonicum. Give him the weak fox potion. This has got nothing to do with his condition, but he'll take it anyway. He doesn't give a shit. The thing that we're trying to get out of this is access to the top of the tower where the captain is being held. And that is exactly what you will get when you have given him said potion. So yeah, with the Chamberlain's blessing, make your way up the stairs and continue going all the way up to the top. I will warn you, it can get a little bit tricky navigating when you get right to the top because it's, you know, pitch black up there, but just look for rays of light. You will find it. Once you get to the chapel itself, you will see the captain dying slowly and painfully on his bed with his sister or wife, maybe both, whatever it is, standing next to him. If you have a chat with her and give her the fever tonicum potion, hey presto, job's a good un, quest complete. And that has saved you probably about an hour and a half of running about. Honestly, this quest, while it is good, you know, interacting with people in the game and seeing shit, it's boring. It really is boring. And this by far was the easiest method that I found. So yeah, if you found this video interesting or helpful, please leave a like and a friendly or insulting comment, not asked which. And as we say in the north, I will love you and leave you, and I'll catch you at next one. Have fun, have a brilliant day, and yeah, bond.